This is the 1968 double cab. It's being charged right now. I obviously don't drive it enough. It has an old battery, but it runs great. I'll start it up here in just a minute. It's pretty straight, has the usual problem areas. There's some Bondo in there, but still some metal, but definitely need to be cut out. The fenders are all metal right here. Fins, you can see there's a little bit of rust, but everything is pretty solid. The gates obviously have some weak spots, but there's been no major accidents and just the usual warping that you'd expect to see. It's definitely a working class vehicle. When I got it, I cleaned up the rims, missing a lug nut. I basically just scuffed them up and painted them. The floor's got great spots and bad spots that you would expect just from sitting, and having some leaks that weren't taken care of basically led to just some floor rot and these rockers, obviously. Like I said, average, some minor leaks, but I never really see any spots on the brick or grease or oil. The rear window and seals in great shape. Down the gate here. A little bit of rust inside there. It's pretty solid. Both the rear hinges are the worst on the back right here. Still solid enough to hold, but definitely would want to put something on there soon. If I had it painted as, when I was going to do it, but obviously I'm probably going to sell this, so there's no point. This is a homemade bracket. This top here comes out on both sides, so you have easy access. The center one is just to support whatever canopy you'd put in, and it has a slot that it comes out here. I don't know if you can see that, but it just slides in. And then the back is permanent, welded. And then they have the standard bolts into the floor. I just have one in each corner. No tarp for it. You can see the roof's in really good shape. No dents. A little bit of surface rust. Come in here. The seats are original, but definitely not nice. The vinyl looks like it was replaced by somebody, and honestly I would probably start fresh with the door panels. Original dash, it's not that nice either. The floor obviously had some water retainage, so what you're looking at is a lot of rust, and looks like some patches. The center part of the floor is great, factory almost in spots, but like I said, wherever the water sat, you can see right here, it's nice. Under here is good. You got a little rust hole in that vent ductwork because water sat in there again. I've done a lot to it mechanically. The emergency brake is functional. The shifter was busted, had to be welded in the bottom, along with a lot of other miscellaneous things. I'll go over that, or just put that down in writing so it can be looked at. It's the original visors, and the mirror broke off. It was just crumbling, but the post is in great shape. Original headliner's got a tear in it. It's dingy, but still, it's all there. And the back bench, looks like there were some interesting additions maybe to the belts. Looks like more than what you need. The floor area, nice rubber mat, looks original. The door, the rear, the side windows all need to have new rubber. I'd even change them out. I like the pop outs better. This door panel I took off because the regulator, I had to replace it. The window wouldn't go up and down. It goes up and down fine now. The there's a front tire, the stock rims. Had the windshield replaced. It was fogged up, cracked. It was a mess. Brand new rubber. Just sort of did a quick paint around it just so it was sealed. The front had, looks like a minor bump collision of some sort. Obviously nothing major, but they bondoed it quite a bit rather than try to pull out any of the dents. So you can see there's the thickness of some of that Bondo. I would probably want to put a new skin on it. I don't know how far anybody want to go, or just pull out some of the dents, get rid of that Bondo and skim it nice. The window wipers work. I replaced the motor on that. I don't know about the reservoir and the pump. I would never probably want to use it. Here's this side. This side had the water sitting the most. You can see where it popped out of the door there. Just give you a quick overview. It's nice. Nice and straight. Upper half of this thing is solid. This is the worst of the window rubber. It kind of rotted out. You can see some rust there, but it's solid. So you got, like, in here, very nice. I mean, if this was cleaned up, it would look fresh. Probably gonna need to replace that piece, especially if it's up north. But this floor right here there's just nothing left to save. It's pretty bad. Hinges are all in good shape. So it had this dash all cleaned up when I took it out. It's got a factory kind of rough paint material on it. So you probably want to do the floors, both the front and rear. This is not too bad, but some kind of a weird cardboard thing here. You could still see the floor. Under the seat was bad because they let the bed of the truck had some holes in it and it leaked. This is a lot of storage space in there under the seat. Gets me to Home Depot, gets whatever I need in the lumber yard. Gates all work. I don't want to drop it because I got the back open. But again, the fenders are solid. No Bondo here. This is all metal. Definitely have some Bondo back in this rear area. The vents here are all solid. Some rust in the gate. A lot of it could just probably be tacked. I think I would definitely add some meat to the hinge areas, especially if you're going to throw them around. I try to be careful with them. It's an old vehicle. All the lights work. I think these bumpers were added. But all in all, it's a cool truck. I'll stop it and I'll start it up here in just a minute.